Everything's wet. Typical for a jungle in the morning. There was a wild horse just walked through here. I think it's over there now. I think I walked back through over there somewhere. But I think it's over there. Or maybe that's more wild horses. So I'm figuring I'm on a farm somewhere out here. There was a guy on a horse late last night that came down through here. I thought it was a horse and I could hear him, but I think that's him. I can hear a speaker in the background. They were singing. I think it was the Mexican anthem. But I can hear a guy. I can hear a guy singing. And it sounds like what they're doing is they're broadcasting the news or something. I don't know. Something's going on back here. Teddy, don't get crazy. Teddy, don't get crazy. Be running on. Hey, what did I say? Yeah, there's horses back here. Teddy, no. There's two horses right there. I don't know if you can hear that in the background. It was like somebody was singing. You could tell it wasn't a radio or anything like that. Somebody was singing. It wasn't a recording. But you could tell. You could tell that somebody was singing, and it sounded like the Mexican anthem. And now it sounds like they're reading off the news. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. It's just a small little village town. I mean, they have some stuff. I came through there. But I don't think that they have any TVs or anything like that. I don't know. I mean, I didn't see anything. It's like a farm. Teddy. Boy, get down here now. Move. Get down here. He gets wild hair in his ass. He thinks he knows where I'm headed all the time. And sometimes he gets taken off in a direction that's completely wrong. Get down here. Come on. Maybe he's just happy to be out of the tent. I don't know, but this is freaking amazing back in here. It was quiet all night. Other than that guy on the horse, I heard the horse and then I could hear him chanting something. I don't know where he... I believe he came from this direction and came up through here. And that's probably why that trail's like that. I don't know. But it was dark, and he didn't have no flashlight or nothing. And Teddy's the one that noticed it at first with the horse. And then I could hear the guy chanting. And I opened up my side screen right here. And I said, hola. And he said, hola. Which is hello. And I said, okay. And he didn't say anything. He just kept on moving. Huh. It's amazing. Beautiful. That's beautiful. Right there. But I heard coyotes all through the night, off and on. I heard other animals. I mean, there is some cows running wild back here, I guess. I don't know. I'm on a farm. There's fencing, but I don't see... I really ain't seeing anything. I can hear a cow here and there. I think there's some cows down that way. I don't know. But there's some awesome looking birds here. And I can't get them to get close to me. Everything's freaking wet. Gonna have to let the sun hit this stuff. But I gotta fix this today. I might have to stay here another day. But we're gonna see what I can do here. I gotta fix that kickstand. That's without that I can't stop the bike. Well, I can't walk away from it anyway. I have to lean it up against something all the time. It's freaking amazing. I'm just letting you take it in. I'm taking it in. But there's these birds. They look like little parrots. There's one. It's all red. Then there's yellow ones and orange ones and blue ones. And they're real bright colored things. They're cool as ever. There's some ducks in here. Just all kinds of stuff. But you can hear dogs in the background all over the place. All through here. I could hear them all the way around me. Just dogs here and there. But you could hear the coyotes late last night. The coyotes would get going, I guess, from hill to hill. And it would set the dogs off. It'd set Teddy off. Think he's gonna do anything. But he always... if I'm laying there sleeping and he hears anything out of the norm, and he catches on to things pretty quick, he'll get right up in my face and he'll just growl by my ear or in my face and let me know something's here. And as soon as I pop my head up, he'll snort like he's ready to bark, but he's waiting for me to tell him to bark. And he's checking things out. He's a funny boy, man. I love that dog. That is me out and out. I mean, just a dirty little slop. Living life to the fullest. I don't know what these birds are. They're pretty cool though. They're like a duck. I don't know. They do a lot of that. They circle around, and they go back in the water, and then they circle around, and they go back in the water. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, wow, that's a little woodpecker. Red-headed woodpecker on that fence post right there. It's crazy. But it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. That's all I know. I'm ready for coffee. Wow. That's all I can say. Life is an adventure. Go figure it out. Oh man, there's no reason to be upset. You just gotta work through it. There's my sissy bar that you snapped off. I'll figure it out. So I broke the sissy bar. It was probably breaking along the way. Thank God it didn't do it on the highway. And my kickstand. I'll figure this stuff out. I would like to just be able to get to Sayulita, where I can lay down, get comfortable, and there's not going to be. I don't believe that there's going to be a lot of options here, and that's what I'm going to struggle with. I don't know how I'm going to tie these packs down. There's really just not a lot of spots on a Sportster for tying packs down. But I'm going to figure it out. I can't leave anything behind. My whole life right here. I ain't got nothing else. This is where I live. I didn't even put everything together here today. I just threw that pad in there. It was actually warm all night. It's damp. Damp out here. But it was warm in there all night. I was warm. I was cozy. Teddy was. I get cold way before Teddy does. Look at that boy. Teddy, he's just a beautiful boy. Huh? That's just a beautiful boy. Just a beautiful boy. Alright. I gotta make some coffee. I gotta get my life together here. Figure things out. It's a beautiful world. It's a shame we're letting the power of money destroy it. Here comes somebody. They're pushing cows or something. Looks like he's got a cow or something. Daddy. Daddy. You. Here. Now. You. Stay. See, he knows I mean business. You can tell by the time I'm up a winch. I think we're about ready to see something. It's a truck. There must be another village back in there. Because now there's a recording back there. Or there's somebody on a loudspeaker. I don't believe anybody's going to school here. Here comes a motorbike. I think there's a farm way back there. I think there's a farm around the backside. Around the backside of that hill right there. Oh man. It's the unknown that intrigues me. It's not that I'm gonna try and invade their privacy or go back there to check it out, knowing that there's people going back there. But it's just incredible, the culture, the way things get done. It seems like there's somebody that, and it may be on a truck, they get the news from somewhere, then they come here and they do the Mexican anthem. I think that's what it is. I'm going to listen to it and see if it even sounds like it. Alright, she's getting hot out here. I mean hot. Anyway, this is what I'm looking at. You can see, I gotta get this kickstand thing dealt with first. So this pin, you can see that washer's almost fucking gone. You can see down in there, the washer is completely off, it looks like. And all it's on there is that pin. And it looks like the cutter pin is kind of sheared a little bit, and that's what made it fall down through and pop off. I'm thinking if I can get to town and lean the bike up against something, I'm gonna have to tear down camp and possibly ditch my bags. I hate doing that, but there's plenty of opportunities to ditch them. And I'm thinking right over there, I kind of scouted out some areas. This camera's getting hot fast. I'm thinking I'm going to ditch them over in that. Doesn't look like there's much activity down here, and if it looks like I'm going, they're not even going to look for anything. I've done this before. I hate doing it. I hate leaving my packs behind. There's always a possibility. But it's what I'm left with. I think what I need to do is ditch everything. See what I can do about that. I'm going to take the sissy bar with me and see if I can't get somebody tear this apart and weld it. Man, I'm just in a, I see what I got, what I'm up against. I got to do a make-do situation here. Tying things down to the frame. I get it. It's going to put me in an awkward position. But I do get it. I might try that. I'm going to try and the plan is I'm going to try and get this kickstand so that it'll work. If I can do that, I'm going to haul all my stuff out of here. Figure it out. Man. The underneath don't look so bad for hitting a lot of shit. You can see where I'm scraping. I'm just looking for other cracks. The frame looks pretty good. It looks like everything's holding. I don't see no cracks. And I know it seems like I'm worried about a big deal, but I can't have my bike being fallen over, because the more times it falls over, what happens is it breaks things like this. My brake or my shift linkage, my brake, it breaks things like that. My clutch handle and brake levers, and those are vital parts. So, you know what I mean? That kickstand's a big deal. I'm looking at it at a different aspect. This falls over and it'll start breaking bolts. I just need to be able. It's been a hell of a ride, I'm gonna tell you this. It's been a hell of a ride. And I've dealt with it before, but man, she is getting hot as all get out. The jungle life. But at least there's humidity. I don't know what's better, the humidity or the dryness. I kind of think the humidity, although it works on you even harder, but at least I ain't drying out. So you'll retain water a little bit more. And anyway, I think I'm going to tear down camp and see if I can't go to town and see if I can't fold this thing up here. But I'm going to have to ditch these bags. And I got shit like you wouldn't believe. And I think that's first on the agenda. This is the reality of life on a bike. And I've said this a million times. All this beauty, this solitude, this eye candy, this spirit catching, this finding yourself and losing yourself in the moment. It all has very, very different price than your normal life. And it comes with a very different but better value. It's just a tougher life. I'm doing this on a dime, man. And sometimes you just run out of money, and sometimes you just run out of luck. I ain't crying. God damn. sticky as shit and bugs and there's cow shit everywhere. I don't know. But it's my way of life. And Teddy, he's grabbing every ounce of shade he can find. I'm surprised he ain't over here. But I'm trying to dry things out. The inside of this canopy got really damp last night. It's still a little moist. But it's getting there. And I kind of got bags already started to be packed up. I'm going to have to carry a water jug with me. I think I'm going to carry the two empty. I got 2 empty jugs. I'm going to take them with me. At least I'm going to fill them up with water and grab more water to come back with if the operation here doesn't go well. Then I'm at a different story. What it'll come down to is I'll do the 125 miles. Thanks for watching the video. Teddy and I appreciate it. I hope you liked it. If you did, how about a good thumbs up? Maybe pass it on to a friend, comment. And with all that, we'll see you down the road.